And I was upset.
Oh,
It was
here they
obviously
come.
upsetting because those people might not even wanted to drop out and they just couldn't because they were from like
Right.
Florida.
Yeah,
from
exactly.
from a quarantine state.
Socially, I feel like I'm on a good level with everybody, which is what's hard because I know that as soon as I start talking to everybody, that's when I'm gonna have to start lying and start like making false promises, and that's what I'm scared about. But so far, yeah, I've got a good relationship with everybody. We've got a good team, so.
Here they are.
My stomach
You can't show them that. You can't.
I can't hide it. Like, I can't. I'll try. Oh, God. I'll try. I'll be good.
Oh, jeez. Did something just... Oh, yeah, something from the tree.
Oh, my God. I was going to say, did someone just throw something at
Yeah,
me?
the other tribe.
Fucking bros.
Talk to a sports ball.
Sports ball.
All right, come on in, guys.
Sorry. Okay.
All right, Morgan Tribe, get your first look at the Drake Tribe. Anne voted out. Anne was the first member voted out of the Drake Tribe. And Noah rejoined them from Cursed Island. I say we just get to the challenge. Is that all right with you guys?
Yeah.
All right. So I kind of like the way you guys are lined up now, but what I'm going to have you do is line yourselves up along these tables here in any order you want, and then I'll explain further. Drake, decide on one person to sit out of this challenge. Yeah, that works. All right, Sarah is going to be sitting out of the Drake Tribe. Here's what you're going to be doing. You're all lined up. This is a Survivor Trivia Challenge. The person at the whiteboard will be asked a question. Both of you will answer at the same time. Both of you can earn points, or both of you can get it wrong. Once that person goes, you go to the end of the line, the next person is up. There's hand sanitizer right in the middle of the table if you choose to use it. These are all going to be based on American Survivor, any of the 40 seasons. First team to 7 points wins immunity and reward.
A lunch.
The rest of it, lunch is a mystery. Okay, so this is how you guys are lined up. This is how it's going to be. There's no switching, nothing. So first up is going to be Stephanie and Ciara. Okay, first question. Again, no hints, no helping, none of that. Which season had the oldest female winner? A, Pearl Islands, B, Philippines, C, Marquesas, or D, Africa? All right, reveal. Correct answer is B, Philippines. Neither got it right. Okay, next question. The only female to have 3 hidden immunity idols in one season. A, Kelly Wentworth. B, Barbara Shallow. C, Kelly Kim. Or D, Janet Corbett. And reveal. Both answered correctly. It was Kelly Kim. Next question. What was Ethan Zahn's luxury item in Survivor Africa? A hacky sack. B, a guitar. C, a soccer ball. Or D, they were not given luxury items in Africa. Both ready? Reveal. Both got it correct. Good job. Hacky sack. Hacky sack. Next question. The person to receive the most number of votes cast against them in one season. Was it A, Jerry Manthe in Australian Outback, B, Ozzy in Cook Islands, C, Jonathan Penner in Cook Islands, or D, Laura Moret in Samoa? Reveal. Correct answer was C, Jonathan Penner.
Yes! Woo! Good try. I didn't know either.
All right, next question. Whose quote is this? If these people are smart, they get rid of me right away. It's the smartest thing they can do, but they won't. They never do. Was it A, Boston Rob, B, Sandra Diaz-Twine, C, Russell Hantz, or D, Tyson Apostle? Reveal. Both got it correct. Boston Rob.
What's
Score is 4 Morgan, 3 Jake. Which season did Christian Kubicki play? A, Edge of Extinction. B, Blood vs. Water, San Juan del Sur. C, Ghost Islands. Or D, David vs. Goliath? Reveal. Both got it correct. All right. Next question. Survivor's first season in Borneo is a classic season for many reasons. One particularly famous moment came during the final tribal council, when this juror accused Kelly of being a rat during her speech. Was it A, Jervis, B, Jenna, C, Sue, or D, Sean? Reveal. Both got it correctly. Sue. Next question. What color were the Malolo tribe's buffs in Ghost Island? A, blue, B, orange, C, purple, or D, green? Reveal. B, both got it correct. That's 7. All right, Morgan award. Let's go. Morgan tribe, you now get to pick one person from the opposite tribe to go to Cursed Island They will rejoin at Tribal Council.
Can we take a second to...
Yeah, huddle up.
Let's get reward. Woo! Yeah! All right.
It's peanut butter and jelly cookies. Oh, okay.
All right, Morgan Tribe, who you sending to Cursed Island?
I'm gonna set it on Michaela.
Michaela, you will rejoin your tribe at Tribal Council.
You can head over.
Head over now.
Michaela, here's the key to the cabin.
Morgan Tribe, great job. Enjoy your lunch, and you can head back to camp.
Yeah.
All right, so another loss for the Drake Tribe. Can't be feeling good, especially after you were all pretty united in that last vote. So we'll see what happens next. Got nothing for you. Head back.
One of my favorite survivors.
I only like soft cookies if they're like fresh out of the oven. If they're like in a package, I want them crunchy. I don't know why. Okay.
I haven't had a peanut butter and jelly in a long time. And it was really good.
Next, sorry.
One of my few survivor things I've seen is like everyone's bidding on like items.
Well, that's
And the one, yeah, and the one thing was like, who wants to spend 300 of their everyone got like 500. It was like, who wants to bid on this PB&J? And someone went like 400 immediately.
Every single question we got it right, and I wasn't a liability for once. I got the winning answer, so 100% happy right now. I'm doing whatever I can right now to not be the liability, because more than anything, I feel like the other team, they're going with alliance right now, I think. Our side, I think we're 100% just going on what can keep us in the game longer. So, I mean, everyone did well that round, but I need to do my part also.
So I think we're on the way to like infiltrate that little.
Honestly, we were trying to kind of think of one of the four. We assume that there are four people in the other tribe that know each other. Previously, that being the 3 women left, and then I believe Mark. And so we thought, let's send one of them. That way they don't have the opportunity to strategize with their group.
That was actually more my idea. I was planning to hopefully have her get something bad, because I know there's a group of 4 and she's in it and they knew each other, so I was hoping at least one of them hopefully get something bad. I mean, if they got something good, they're already leading their tribe, so it wouldn't really matter.
Oh! The cookie party foul.
If you want to go fishing, just use that cookie.
But yeah, I mean, it's another thing to talk about, especially now that we don't have to strategize, or heavily strategize, I should say. So it's just another talking point, another way to get to know these people better.
Yeah, someone has
Hopefully
to.
we're even now, so if we swap,
We at least, yeah, hopefully can get.
what are we gonna be at? 12?
It'd be 6 and 6, so it's 12.
Oh shoot.
We, trivia, which the first couple, it was either, I think the first one both people got wrong, but then everybody started getting them right, which is good,
For some reason, I was thinking Tina Wesson won. I don't even know. I heard Africa and I thought of Tina Wesson, but it was Australia, obviously, that Tina won. So that's what I was thinking of whenever they said the oldest female winner.
I honestly guessed both mine based off how I would take tests in school. Always choose C if it's early on, and then whatever the last, and for the second one, it was B because B was the one that was most recently not an answer.
Hopefully there's one more challenge of us before there's a swap, but if it is.
I think there's.
Yeah. I stepped on it, and then I was waiting for them to go. I kicked it up the hill a little, buried it real quick, came back around, pocketed it. I don't plan on playing, but if I have to.
I don't think anybody has the idol that I've seen. I don't have it. I thought there was going to be a clue in the lunch, but there wasn't. Or maybe there was, I just didn't see it. But should look for that idol. If we do go 3-3, that will improve our odds a little bit.
We could pull them over to us.
They're
'cause
probably
they don't
gonna
want
do
to
it
work with
3-3.
those four. Anyway,
Yeah.
I doubt the other.
I don't know. Those four are smart though, because they're.
Yeah, I don't think that they're telling them that they know.
We gotta tell them.
Yeah.
I think if we do swap, no matter who I get swapped with, we'll be able to work with. And hopefully we could find some cracks.
But for right now, I know it might be poor strategy, but I don't want to be the first one to break that, and then everyone turns on the guy trying to break like the team bond. I mean, for right now, I think it is right before the second challenge. People were talking about how purple's always the cursed color. And then we pull 2 straight, so I feel like if anything, just ride momentum, get 3-4 straight, and not have to worry about that until we merge.
And that ended up changing.
Should look at the idol once we're done too, because that would be nice if it was 3-3.
I don't know. I think they're gonna try to get me to throw the idol, either that or make me comfortable enough not to play it. I am not comfortable at all. I think now's the time I have to play it. I'm hoping that I won't have to, but I just want to survive, you know? I'm gonna try to get some input from other people before tribal begins, and then I will consider playing the idol. Whenever they come in, I'm gonna be like, hey, so which one are you voting? I will be the first whisperer, and I'm gonna see if they all have like a certain person that they're gonna be voting. This isn't fair. I wanna go strategize with them, you know? I already feel like my name was kind of on the block because of Anne's vote. I'm certainly not the strongest physically on the team. I am making some good social connections, but I mean, I think in my performance in that challenge, I think I was good. I got the answer right. It was just a matter of, you know, who got it wrong. I'm hoping that they're gonna take out the person who got it wrong so that I can stay another round and keep my idol. I even hinted to someone that, you know, I'm gonna keep it for you and we're gonna keep it together, and I might even play it for you. Like, I was dropping hints, like, keep me around. I don't know. I don't know what the vote's gonna be. The other option was possibly Patrick. However, he has an advantage of height, and I have that disadvantage of being very short. However, he has never seen the show, but he got a question right, so I don't know. I don't know who it's gonna be. I don't know if there's anyone socially who is being left out. Possibly Connor, or maybe even Mark. I don't know. I feel like if we got Noah out of the game, Noah's also an option for a possible vote out because he was over here during tribal. So, I mean, he already has his vote lost. Yeah, he told the whole tribe that. So I think that with his disadvantage, that might be an advantage for me. That's something that I wanted to do this game, is get him out. But, I mean, he's a great guy and everything. I just want to get him out.
And Noah have a history.
Yes, it is all about the history. That's the reason.
Do you
He
think
got me out in Pittsburgh, and so I trained for a year. I'm like, I'm gonna get you back in Buffalo, and I did not tell him that, but I'm ready for it. So, but you know, we're friends now. Still looking forward to getting my revenge, you know. So I would like it to be Noah. I would like to vote him out eventually. I just don't know if next tribal is gonna be the one where we do.
I like hate them. I don't want anything to do with the other tribe, and I never did really, but I don't want anything to do with them. I am so like livid. So we lost to the challenge, and Michaela got sent to Curse Island, which is a good thing and a bad thing because there's lots of ways we can play it now because she's not there, and it's hard to strategize about like splitting a vote when someone has an idol when they're around. So this makes it so much easier. But also when you split the vote, there inevitably has to be a decoy that has like a 60% chance of going home because Michaela's probably gonna play her idol. So we still have to basically figure out who we're voting out, and it has to be more tight. Like everyone has to do what they're saying to be able to split the vote.
This is my first tribal and I still don't get to vote. That really sucks. But I don't feel connected with anybody, but I feel like I've proven my weight in challenges so far. I got 2 out of 2 questions right of our 6, so a third of our points came from me. And then in the puzzle challenge, I pulled my weight there and got us the dub, so I don't really see me being a reason to go.
I don't share.
I don't think Michaela would share, just because of the way that she found the idol.
When I was like, yo, what you got?
Yeah, I was like, I think I have something over there, and they were like, but
yeah, I think I don't.
which is nothing. Like it's totally no one wants.
If I were here, just because you're obviously not there.
You know, that challenge was rough. You know, I wish I could have done my part. I feel like I knew most of the answers, but the one I got was just not there. So that concerns me a little bit in terms of how the vote might go. At least right now, though, the main concern for us as a group and what we've been talking about, I don't think we've had much strategy talk, but what we've talked about so far and as a group at large is the Kayla situation. She has an idol, we all know, and she found it. And now she's off a cursed island and she could be getting an advantage. So I guess the smart play would be try to get her out, but at the same time, she can whip out an idol and she can send any of us home. So we're gonna have to navigate around that and any advantage she finds, and it's just gonna be a mess.
I feel like I've got a pretty decent core 4. I trust Connor. I think I've bonded both with Connor and Mark so far, and Sarah is in there too. I think those are the 4 that I feel good about, but I'm not sure who to make the target, because I mean the thinking is Michaela's got the idol, flush the idol, but I think she'll play it, because why wouldn't she? She's away from us. Okay.
So, we were discussing in the bathroom that just because Noah doesn't have a vote, he might be a good person to split votes.
That's what I was wondering
Michaela
too.
with.
I was wondering that too, because I was looking at it and I'm like,
right.
There's
She's
no other
she's
option.
a disadvantage. He's got a disadvantage, so might as well just use those while
and
we
then
can.
Noah told us that he and Michaela have a thing. Like, he was the reason she got voted out in her last game. So I don't think they like each other. So I think when Michaela comes back to tribal, he would be an easy person to be like whisper in her ear who it is, and I don't think she would argue.
Yeah.
I feel really good about Patrick and Connor right now, and I think Steph is kind of like on my side too.
I'm just trying to play this game without hurting as many people as possible. So we'll see how that goes. I don't know.
I haven't had a chance to even mention you.
Like, I didn't know if y'all had contingency plans over on.
No, yeah.
I will tell you, I did not mention your name. I didn't hear your name.
Yeah, nothing yet.
Like, I feel like I'm pulling weight enough where, like, I deserve to be here, but I feel like everybody does.
Yeah.
And I don't want to throw a name since I can't vote.
Yeah.
And then we'd
She
be
might
happy.
still play her idol.
And then we're fine either way it goes.
Yeah.
If she doesn't play her idol, or she does. So how would the votes work? Like, we have, well, hang on. So the math is what counts. I teach English. The math is what counts against me. So we've got 6 votes, right? Because Noah doesn't vote, so he's a non-factor.
And Michaela hopefully would vote.
Whatever we told her to, like whispered, like.
That's what I would assume.
Yeah.
She doesn't have anything else to
Right.
go off of.
So that means we have 5 to work with.
So are we putting more
Connor,
votes on
Mark,
Michaela,
you,
though,
me.
or-
Yeah, we have 5 to work with.
I was saying yes because then if she plays her idol, I don't know. I feel bad because she's gone and because she found the idol.
I think she'll play it, because I mean, why wouldn't you?
I
If you're
should
gone,
play it.
I think she'll play it. In my mind, if I've got 4, that means it has to be Noah or Steph, but I don't know which one the tribe will want to go with. Personally, I'd probably rather see Noah go, only because I've gotten kind of a bond with Steph, so.
I mean, yeah, the only thing is I feel like most people will target you or Michaela.
Yeah.
Like, that's just how it usually goes.
I mean, it does, but like.
Well, I mean, I don't want to do that yet.
I'm pulling my weight.
We're trying to figure out
challenges for
what
y'all.
to do here.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why we're trying to get your input as well, because you can't vote, but you do have a good mind for the game.
I don't really have a. If I can sit next to Michaela at Tribal and whisper in her ear any random name, I feel like she'll do it and she won't play it. But I'm not that close to her. Like, yes, we played Pittsburgh together, but she also knows that I'm the one that sent her home in Pittsburgh. I like connecting with everyone. I feel like my social game is pretty spot on right now. Michaela being on Cursed Island, though, I don't know how I feel because, like everybody knows, she already has an idol. So if she has an idol plus an idol, good God, what else more does she need? This game is going to be called Michaela Powers. But yeah, I'm not really too nervous. I can't vote, so as long as I stay in the loop and socialize with people, and as long as they're not saying my name, then I can still defend myself. But Cursed Island can suck my ass. What do you guys think?
Steph, Sarah, and Pat.
God.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think, like, who would be most likely to flip out of swap.
Oh, that's true. I think anyone would flip at a swap if they thought they were in a bad position. But
oh, that's the thing.
It seems like this tribe's very unanimous.
Yeah.
Whoever gets voted out, it might be unanimous. Yeah. Whoever it is.
You have to tell Noah a fake name because he's too smart to be like,
Right.
we're not all gonna vote for Michaela.
Okay. And no one wants to be the fake name.
I know. What about someone like Mark? Who's your other person over there?
Connor.
There's only 3 options.
There's only 3. I know.
We
That's
don't want
what's
it to
hard.
be us,
I know.
right?
We don't want it to be us. No.
So it's either Mark or Connor.
Split the vote. I mentioned splitting it on Noah because he doesn't have a vote this round anyways. So that would be easy, I think. And we know Michaela doesn't like they have a thing from some other Survivor game where like No was the reason Michaela got voted out or something. So we know they don't like each other. What do you guys chat about?
They were going up on the splitting between Noah and Michaela.
Are you guys good with that?
Yeah, I'm fine with it. I mean, we told Noah we wouldn't vote for him, or we'd try not to. He didn't make a firm promise, but I feel bad voting for Noah.
I know, I feel bad too. He was like, I mean, I think he either really wants to work with me or he knows that he's in trouble.
Yeah.
And was just saying like.
Yeah, because he does the same thing to us in the first.
Like wants to go to the end with you?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, actually no one said that to me at all.
Yeah. I have played with Noah before in Survivor Pittsburgh, but we only played 1 round because I voted him out that round, so I'm kind of skeptical if he wants to work with me this game. But right off the bat, he was like, let's forget everything, let's work together. So that's good for me, because I don't want any enemies, like, starting off, which I thought I was going to go first, seeing, like, the people I played with. I was scared. But he has no vote now because he told everyone. So, like, if they all want to vote him out, then I'm not going to, like, go against it.
I feel bad because he did win the first challenge for us.
I know.
And, yeah. I think it...
I can't think of any other.
You know, the only other option I would, like, suggest would be Stephanie, I think.
Yeah,
but,
I didn't want to throw it out, but I agree.
Yeah.
We're talking about splitting between Noah and Michaela.
Yeah, that's what I thought was
right?
happening.
Yeah. Like, we don't care which one goes,
Yeah.
right? You know. But here's the thing, like, okay, so I was trying to do the math in my head, and I'm like, we have 5 people to work with, right? Because Noah can't vote.
There are 5 of us.
So there's the 4 of us plus Steph, right? In terms of splitting the vote or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, we were trying to decide, what do we do?
Yeah.
What do we do if Noah, because Noah's a smart guy, if Noah says, hey, well, if Michaela plays her idol, who's the backup? And so Sarah suggested it'd be one of you 2.
Okay.
And I'm like, I don't love that because I'm aligned with you 2.
Yeah.
You know, but, so I don't know, like, but then we said at the end, we said, why don't we just play it straight and just tell Michaela and we don't care what he does because he can't vote.
Oh, that's true.
You know, like there's nothing he can do
Yeah.
about it. So.
He said he would also whisper Michaela.
To use her.
So where's his head at?
And we think, or at least I was thinking through, it would be easy to tell Michaela when she arrives at tribal council, like, hey, who are we voting for? Like, I could whisper Noah, and I don't think she would fight that.
We could use Michaela.
If Sarah's really coming for us,
I don't think it was like a coming for you, but it's so she's willing to write your name down.
Yeah, which is not good for us.
Right. Yeah. Right.
So if we get Michaela, it would be for
Sarah.
We could do Sarah.
Yeah, I think that's an option. I like Sarah.
I do too. Yeah. No, and I like the idea of doing 4 with her.
Yeah, exactly.
But
why did it's just
swap.
I know.
I'm liking this one. It's speaking to me. That was the first one I saw when I walked in. I like the thorns and the roses. I feel like this is a good luck one. So I'm gonna pick it. Wait a minute. It says lose. Do I want to pick it?
Keep opening it.
Oh,
You
do
already
I?
picked it.
Oh! Come on, Sarah. I open envelopes very weirdly. The loss of your vote at the next tribal council. You will be sent to the urn just like everyone else, but you will not vote. The curse is valid for the next tribal council only. Can 2020 get any worse? Alright, so I guess I lost my vote. Well, I suppose I don't really have time to tell them, so I guess I'll keep it a secret.
Well.
Definitely, I'm gonna do some whispering. I have to know it's unfair, and I'm sure the other people will completely understand if I start whispering.
And we can welcome back Michaela, who spent this past hour at Cursed Island.
Oh, jeez.
Hey guys.
Hey.
Hello, welcome back.
Yeah. Been there, done that.
Yeah.
Alrighty, so let's start with Noah. Noah, you didn't get to go to tribal last time. What's the feeling now? Were you able to intermingle with your tribe a little better?
I mean, yes and no. Like, I was transparent as soon as I got back that I don't have a vote tonight, so it's a little bit scary that I can't really defend myself in my very first tribal, but I feel like I can put faith in this tribe as much as they put faith in me.
You don't have a vote?
No.
How'd that come about?
Well, Cursed Island. Fuck the Orange Rock.
You're very open about that. Tell me about your decision.
About being open?
Yeah.
That's, I mean, yo, I wore a clear mask here. Like, I'm transparent as all get out. Like, I'm not one that likes to hide whatever, but of course this is a game and there's information you do have to hide, and sometimes I may have to hide things, but if you ask me, I will tell you.
Okay. Michaela, let's go to you. Obviously, you didn't get to communicate with your tribe at all this round. How do you feel about that?
A little bit nervous, but I trust my tribe. Like, I think that I should be pretty much fine. But you never really know, so I don't know, it's just trust, I guess.
Mark, what was it like without one of your tribe mates there?
It was weird because, like, I don't know, the aspect of the game is to strategize and, like, break off into groups and talk to people. But so I think it's, you know, like a disadvantage for her, which sucks, that she just wasn't there to, like, I thought we would come here and talk for like a minute. So yeah, it was weird.
Sarah, you had a little bit more time this round, at least to be with your tribe. Was there a difference in the sort of relationship building than the previous rounds?
I don't know if it's a difference, but it definitely was built upon. I think relationships are getting stronger, and people are forming bonds in the tribe.
Connor, what do you think about these bonds?
I mean, it's only natural that the further you get in the game, the further you're going to try and find people that you can actually trust. And that, especially in the aftermath of the first vote, people are starting to think that they have people that they can trust and that they want to work with beyond what we're doing right here. So I think it's only natural that bonds are forming, and the only thing we can do is to form bonds ourselves and keep an eye on other bonds.
On the flip side, Stephanie, you still have another tribe to worry about. So are you worried when you see these bonds forming in your own tribe that maybe you won't have the numbers to go against them when it comes time for that?
No, I don't think so. I think that as long as we like stay together as a tribe and maybe start winning, we can make it pretty far, just because we do have such a great group here, which sucks that we have to vote someone off, but it's the game.
Patrick, tell me your thoughts about this round.
I think I agree with what everyone's been saying. The bonds, I mean, I'm surprised by how fast the bonds started, you know, like considering we've only met these people a few hours ago. I mean, I know everyone who says Survivor says that, but is my first time actually doing it and actually feeling like, wow, like I'm liking all the people who I'm meeting, and you know, we're having a good time, and you know, that makes it harder to do this in real life than you see on TV.
Yeah, it's so interesting too, because when you do something like this, you all have like a shared passion for Survivor usually. So like that's something that you have in common with people here that you don't normally have in common in your like general life. Like most people aren't super into Survivor. So that environment makes it really fun to, I think, talk to these people and connect about like past seasons and stuff like that.
So what sort of thoughts went into who you might be voting out today? Anybody?
Anybody want to add to that? Noah, what do you think? What were some of the factors that are going into this vote right now?
Well, I don't know, because I can't vote.
Well, from that, then I have to assume that were more people talking to you or less?
I honestly can't say. Like, I wasn't there to socialize last tribal. I don't know if it's above average, below average, the mean, whatever.
Does that worry you?
A little bit. Guess we'll find out.
Connor, what about you? What went into this vote?
I mean, a lot of things. I'm sure Michaela was quite worried, especially giving her consideration, considering she had literally no information whatsoever to work with on what we discussed at camp. So, obviously, the fact that at least one voter here is going to be much lower information than us is obviously a big consideration that we all had to take into account. And then just, you know, making sure that the people you trust or the people that you said you would work with are going to go that way.
Okay. Anybody have anything else they want to add? Then it's time to vote. Connor, you're up first.
This is just going with what everyone else wants, and if I get voted out, I'm gonna be blindsided.
I appreciate that she needed a lot of times how to spell her name, so I spelled her name correctly. I'm voting for Michaela. I am so mad at my tribe right now. I think they're dumb. Like, people are dumb. The plan was to whisper in Michaela's ear who were to vote for Noah, and no one did that. And I tried to do it, but she would never look at me. I was at the other side of the table. Like, I don't understand what these people are thinking. So there's going to be a random ass vote. So hopefully 2 votes get on Noah like they're supposed to.
I'm not voting!
I'm gonna play my hand.
So, if this goes as I think it will, this might be my first, hopefully not last, big move in the game. I think I just have more options if I go this way. Options in Survivor. So, hopefully this works.
I'll go tally the votes. All right, if anybody has the hidden immunity idol and would like to play it, now is the time to do so.
Are you done? I have a trick up my sleeve. As in, it's literally up my sleeve. So let's get this baby out. It is a steal a vote. Woo.
Oh, spooky.
Wait. She's playing that now?
I think
I'm kidding. It's not a real advantage. However, I am playing my idol. So.
Oh my gosh, you're hilarious. You killed me.
I'll throw this one into the fire.
Oh my god. Oh my god, you kill me. That's hilarious.
I can confirm that this is a hidden immunity idol. Any votes cast for Michaela will not count. First vote, Michaela.
Yes! Does not count.
Next vote, Sarah.
Sarah.
Next vote, Sarah. Third person voted out of Survivor Buffalo, Cursed Island, Sarah.
Good game. Oh, thanks, guys.
Sarah, shot is spoken.
Oh my god, I'm
sorry, I'm sorry.
Wow!
I was like, oh.
Ew, I would have thrown up in response.
All right, well.
That was an interesting one. Idol played, and still the votes seemed pretty solid against one person. Yeah. Keep it up, guys.
Thanks.
Keep losing. I'm running out of stuff to say already, all right?